Alright. Yeah. It's just hilarious. 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 Looks like we have some reconnection issues. Should want a bit too longsies. But you know what I like? I like to see 4 teleports. Oh, it's Shiva Man on Velcro support, and it's Fresh Top versus Lulu. Ladies and gentlemen, we got that swag, sexy style, and you know how it be. I cannot wait to see Joy versus Moxium in the top lane. So wait, who the fuck's Ambassador Jungle? What the Ching Chong Ping Pong? I can't tell who's the AD carry and who's the mid laner.
"30 seconds until minions spawn."
Okay, looks like we got a blue side invade. We're standard 5-man.
Minions have spawned.
Okay, a nice little defense, some mana flow band stacks. Fortunately, Smaller gonna miss his only ability. It feels bad, man. Yeah, we're gonna be crying out here in the mid lane. Okay, so it looks like it is Ezreal mid lane. So we got the Twink versus the Ice Princess. Alright. Well, Rogo says he's a good Ezreal. So I'm expecting like 1000% Mystic Shot accuracy. Alright, so far, Goblin taking some damage from the fresh auto attack. But, it's gonna be a hard lane for, yeah, the play. Nice play, Goblin down to 50%. The grass gonna do a lot of damage. Lulu trying with the electrocute, but Noxium, he heard of the blasphemy in the pre-lobby, and he was like, I know you up to some dumb shit. Another nice play into a death sentence. There's a minion wave forcing the flash there, and Moxium gonna be perfectly happy with that. It flashes Lulu. Very easy to get on. You get hit by one of Thresh's CCs, you essentially get hit by both. Unless you have a flash. The little ants you're gonna miss. And we're getting the grass stacks. Getting that madman money no me. You know what I mean? Twinkie gonna get smacked by Valkaz. Not gonna mean much. And so far, Roko standing up to his name of good little femboy. Twinkie gonna get hit by the Achui. Oh shit! And that's first blood for the Ezreal. Beautiful combo, man. It felt like I was watching some Bam Bam Booey, baby. Alright, the Pantheon gonna get knocked out, gonna get slapped, second hit of the passive. Not gonna be able to get the triple hit. Another nice grass proc taken here for Moxium. Whoa, gotta be careful. Death sentence to execute. Dipping sauce now gonna find himself against Ching Chong Ping Pong. And Roko here. Trying to land a sneaky Mystic Shoto. But the turtle port gonna happen. Pantheon looking to try and interrupt the recall, but Ambessa gonna be able to take it easy. Ooh, one auto attack away, but Yield Carbon gonna be in a little bit of danger. And we get the Health Picks into Glitterlands combo, which is almost impossible to dodge. But here I come. taking on Twinkie. But yeah, and Shiva Man are here. Dippin' Sauce is also here. But it's a 2v3. I don't know if you want that kind of smoke. But there's no real follow-up left. So here I come. Just going to be missing out on a lot of CS. Well, a little bit of CS. As Rocco is going to attempt to get some bully no means. Nice mystic shot into the mid lane. Here I come. Going to do their best to take some farm. And the action in the top lane, the Fresh going AD, the AP is going AP. I bet they're going to be able to steal away the... Ching Chong Ping Pong gonna have a little bit of problem against her Dippin' Sauce. And we get the boost from the Scuttle. The movement speed is gonna be enough, and now we're trying to get on it, but Rocco does a lot of damage. And the Pantheon gonna be able to clear the Field of Warfare. Twinkie is up. And now we're gonna be able to kill Moxham. What happened? We need the speed up of the Ice Claw. Gonna be able to go over the wall and escape. Tragedy here for the side of red team. Rocco really defending the blue side on us. So Dippin' Sauce with a clutch stun to help. And Twinkie, nice roam. And for some reason, the Smolder had the base. But once Vayne hits that 6 mark, gets a much stronger. The final hour can dodge out of the way of the Vel'Koz's bumpy dumpy. You can kind of just win the 1v2 because you can interrupt the Vel'Koz's ultimate, and if Smolder's not doing enough damage, by the time you kill Vel'Koz, you still have enough HP to kill the Smolder. It's giving him some stacks though. But this RW Twinkie does have access to a red buff. That's a good chunk on the Smolder though. Yeah, that Shiva Man taking like 30% off a single wombo combo. Smolder yet to reach the 25 stack to get some of that good shit, you know? And he needs that mini fireball. Ooh, Rocco might be looking for a kill angle here. It's very close. Surprised we went Heartbound Axe first over Sheen. We're gonna dodge out of the way of the death sentence and get out of the play range. Thresh is taking a little bit of damage, but I mean, at this point, Lulu's auto attack don't really hurt. We went Swifties first, and Bessa is on vision. And, yeah, that's a killing spree for Rocco. Looking at the money, no me. That's a 1200 lead already. Rocco doing fantastically. Up in CS, up in gold, up in kills, up in assists. Man is just doing what a good fanboy gotta do, being a good boy. Like my burner at home, when I say sit, he sits. Alright, Mox, I'm looking for a play here, Goblin, but Goblin able to glitter lens, run the fuck away. It's the strategy. Oh, the polymorph coming in isn't gonna be enough to juke the dev sentence. No, it's not. We got the play into the box, but the wild grove's gonna cancel out the damage from the box. And Lulu gets taken low, but Thresh doesn't have anything left to close. Mom's gonna be called, and she's trying. We do have the flash Q and the Q behind the Vayne, so even the tumble backwards wouldn't be enough. Vel'Koz's able to take a nice secure, and that is a 2-for-0 in the bot lane. Red team coming back, swinging hard, and Moxham making that cash no me no, baby, because they already took the grubs, and that's gonna be 2 plates. Man here in a little bit of trouble, trying to get executed, but just gonna give a kill over to Twinkie. Later, the Ruined King almost on its way to being finished by a healed Carbon, and with that kill in the mid lane, we're getting really close into a Triforce, and a Triforce, I tell you what, it's gonna smack la hard as la hell. I tried doing the Looney Tunes thing from the fucking chicken dude. I tell you la what. That didn't really work out. Carbon gonna be able to get a solo plating here in the bot lane. Bane mechanics seem to be pretty on point. Not dodging the most skill shots, but playing well enough to not have to really recall. Alright. Rogo looking for an angle to start lighting pulse. That's 200 damage per Q. And here I come, gonna run it down at the speed of sound. We got a Titanic Hydra Thresh. Okay, Ambessa going in with the public execution, trying to find a kill on the Rogo. Gonna be able to make it, and that is a nice shutdown onto the Ambessa going Sykkos first. We've got another box into Wild Growth combo. Can Goblin take the bloody pedal? Yes, he can. But hey, that's those are some big cooldowns he's top lane, so if the same thing happens again, Lulu might just be dead. Ooh, unfortunately, Lullabear and Ambessa are now fighting over the blue buff. And Chichong Ping-Pong gonna be able to get it, so Dimensaw's gonna be isolated in his own land. The Stormbringer can't get over the wall, the Vel'Koz, the Grand Starfall Pantheon trying to make something happen, but Shiva Man says no, and Moxim's gonna die because the Polymorph lasted too long! Crazy! Lulu going support item first. Shit's insane. But I guess it's for that healing shield. Make sure that Wild Growth do stuff. Whew. That's a lot of damage. Carbon's gonna dodge up the knockup from Shiva Man, but trying to stop the Vel'Koz's true damage passive from coming through. And is gonna end up taking it though. Okay. The final hour being forced out will, you know. That is a second solo play though taken for the Ezreal. We've got a lot of that money on me. Looks like we have a random disconnect. Never mind. We have reconnected to the game. Alright. So, wait, who just died? Oh, Roko! Roko got Ambessa ulted into the Lissandra Ambessa wombo is pretty deadly. Alright. So, Cyclosword versus Rod of Ages as the items in the jungle. We got Hubris on Smolder versus almost a Blade of the Ruined King. The Smolder is starting to scale. We do have 6 drops, so things are gonna get a little bit disgusting. That should be a plate up top for Moxer. Goblin does have access to the teleport, so that should be his full item. I think he's going Moonstone. No, he's going Redemption first. Then channel the teleport, see if we can get something done out of it. But, okay, Mox, I'm gonna be able to just get away. Not having to burn any summoners. But, second dragon of the game. And, gonna be taken here by, oh yeah, not gonna be able to dodge out of Roko's, and that's a double kill for Ezreal. Shiva Man trying to make something happen, but the True Shot Barrage not gonna land. And Twinkie land the Spear Shot. The public execution gonna miss, but Ambessa still has a lot of abilities to use. Gotta be careful. A nice death sentence onto Lulu. And that's a flash play auto kill of Maxim, getting the better of the lane matchup. Looks like we, with the bird, Shiva Man's flash. Final hour being conquered. We got the final hour. Shiva Man in a little bit of danger. Yield Carbon trying to get in, but we're gonna leave him on like one auto's worth of HP. Feels a little bad at the end of the day, but on the next wave, if yeah, is still there and Shiva Man's not back, we do have access to maybe stopping him. I gotta channel the recall. We got the malignants. Now some attack speed being built here for the smolder. So we're gonna go. I believe rapid fire cannon is the next. Shiva Man able to live on like a slender of HP. The public execution from Ambessa. Ching Chong King Kong going to town. Has enough. That's a double kill. Goblin might be in trouble again. Another flash into death sentence combo. And yeah, with red buff, there's not much you can do to get away. Maxim running away with this top lane game. My boy Joy not getting all joyed up. Oh, okay. Ezreal able to just turn Lissandra into a blue plaything. Unfortunately, not much that Lissandra can do when she's so far behind. Auto attacks do a lot of damage when you build AD. Maxim now looking for Roko. He does a fair amount of damage. But what he doesn't realize is extra dipping sauce and Twinkie. And that is another safe kill. But that's gonna be the third. That's gonna be monster slaying. Taken here by the side of red team. So the first turret to go down. Oh no, that's gonna be feats of strength over the red team. Maxim putting in a lot of work to be able to get that turret. Alright, so it looks like we're going. I don't know what we're building on Thresh. I don't know what those items are building to. Here I come, not having any fun at all. Yeah, 80 carries into control mages. Not very fun for the control mage when they're behind, just because you kind of just get wombo combo, and your spell rotation as a mage is your only source of damage. But the 80 carry, as long as they're in range, when they auto attack you, it actually hurts. And if you're not like Oriana, then the auto attacks for mage don't really hurt, because Oriana has like the kind of like Mordekaiser passive, which she has like Nash's too, like except it winds up twice, but plus with wind up. Makes a lot of sense when you think about it. Looking here, looking for Ambessa, forcing the flash, the teleport being invested by Goblin. Mom was summoned, but to no avail. Okay, looks like we are preparing for Dragon. A Chewy gonna be used, but Twinkie getting a little bit low. Not gonna use the second part of the Ice Claw. Goblin gonna find Maxim, but it looks like this Dragon Soul Point, Eternal Soul Point, gonna go over. The Dovident Achievement Man gets taken down to about like 60% off the Chupa, bro. And Roko starting to miss his Mystic shots, but he is at that very important 2-item power spike. So when he does start comboing you just take a lot of damage. The final hour progs, Maxim here. We still have the public execution. The ice ball not gonna be used, but that is a beautiful hook. The Valkos disintegration ray is gonna be enough. Twinkie gets taken down, and Ambessa is against Roko. And I mean, Ambessa builds a lot of attack damage too, you know. So when she uses her abilities and autos you, and that's an ace. Roko not able to lift his bot lane and jungle out of the ground. That is gonna be a turret and more. Now, apparently Here I Come has failed Driver's Edge, or as we call it, the Autobahn. Okay, nice Grand Starfall. We're trying to survive. Ooh, almost gonna make it. Twinkie is gonna make it out alive, but Ambessa gonna be living on like very little HP. We're firing up a True Shot Barrage. We don't know where it's going, but Shiva Man is gonna get sent to the Shadow Realm. Roko has had this man's number. Alright, but this Ambessa is really okay. Looks like we're going for some kind of wits end thing, I think. I really don't know what the fuck we're building here on the side of Thresh. I think we're just building stuff to build stuff at the end of the day. But Smolder not getting that armor pen. We are working towards Shojin for we're working towards the Shojin here for Ezreal. Gotta be a very important power spike. There's not much tankiness on the enemy team, but the ability chaining and just the self-damage amplification gonna be very helpful here for us to see some things get done. Alright, yeah, gonna face tag into Twinkie, taking about 50% of his HP, and have to get the hell out of there. Eagle gonna be able to grab a blue and run away, but the Ice Claw, she's gonna get found, and Here I Come forced the ultimate, and the public execution coming in hot. We got the life disintegration ray. Roko putting in some work. Has to be a little bit careful. Carbon does have a kill angle. If he had found a tumble, he had probably found a kill angle. The tumble, the pushback, not gonna hit him to the wall, so we're not gonna get a stop. Twinkie clearing a ward, but gonna have to dodge out of the way of the death sentence. Twinkie only level 9. So his IRL stats not too high. Both top laners level 14, so it is what it is. Okay, Moxium gonna look for a play, but we're not gonna make it. We do have an almost 5,000 gold deficit in the top lane. Sorry, in the mid lane, and a 2,000 gold deficit in the top and bottom. So things are hard. Moxium gonna go down though. Twinkie really getting the worst out of his damage. 1-2 did about 30% HP. Yeah, gonna dodge, gonna duck out by the skin of his teeth. But yeah, that's the Grand Starfall. Is it gonna be used to get the execution? No, we're gonna force both summoners off. We're gonna get both summoners off of the Smolder, but Pantheon then gonna give a double kill over to Ambessa as Ambessa finds the Volibear in the jungle. Unfortunately, Volibear not really having a big impact in these in-houses. This is like, I think, the 4th time Volibear is played, and it's like 1-3. Hey, well, it's gonna be 1-3 at the end if they lose. But what started off to like a great start for blue side started going sour pretty quick. Okay, we're gonna be able to kill Shiva Man. It's a 2v2, but Rumble gets caught once again. Has to be careful. The play is pretty big, but Lissandra able to come back, get a nice shutdown. The Ice Claw, but she's alone here. She's gonna go into the ultimate. Certific Sauce doesn't have much damage left in the tank, and that's gonna be a good enough bait. We have 2 Thralls. Lulu does have to be careful. But she's gonna be able to get 1 kill at least. Joy is then gonna give a kill over to the Ambessa. So the Ambessa is 11-2. The gold lead that we have in the mid lane is smaller than the gold lead we have in the jungle. That is 3+ items for this Ambessa on recall. She has almost a full item in base. So we're probably looking at a death stance into something like a Steric's Gauge to make sure she honestly she has enough damage. She just needs survivability now. So now you go something defensive like what? Oh wow, death stance is that expensive? Okay. Oh yeah, I guess it was 2,000 gold or something. Okay, Carbon looking to make a play, but the Grand Starfall gonna look to corner. Shiva Man's gonna interrupt the stun from Pantheon, but Carbon's gonna look to find. And Moxim just gonna be able to close the gap instead. The Lissandra Ice Claw not gonna be used, but we're starting the Ruinous Atacon. A lot less kills this game, but the games have been closer. Still very, very bloody. Atacon is getting low, but the redemption from Lulu gonna do a little bit of damage. Can Certificate Sauce get into the pit? And no, he cannot. Shiva Man gonna dodge out of the way here. But the public execution is gonna land onto Roko. The self-ultimate from Lissandra gonna be used, but Smolder gonna be in a little bit of danger. The Thrall exploding is gonna be able to take out Ezreal, and that's a 4 for 1 essentially. And now we're looking for Twinkie, but Ching Chong Ping Pong does not want to lose. He wants to win. So why did we buy a tunneler on Moxie? We've had this tunneler for like 15+ minutes. But then we just straight up built a Wit's End. And now we bought a Bramble Pet. Alright, well, looks like Ching Chong Ping Pong gotta be able to take a kill on Twinkie. Getting ready to fight for that Infernal Soul in a minute. If blue team gets it, that could be a gateway drug into getting back into the game. Ezreal does a fuck ton of damage. If he has adequate peel, it is very possible. It is very, very possible that a comeback is possible. It is very possible that a comeback is possible? Jesus Christ. Come on, Sanctum. You have better lines than that. Okay, Carbon here versus the Ambessa. It's Demacia versus Noxus. And Noxus is gonna take it 10 out of 10 times. The Ice Claw here looking for a play, decides not to take it. Sure, I'm gonna be clearing out some vision. Boblino trying to bully. But yeah, I'm not sure how this Lulu top's supposed to do. It seemed interesting, but it feels, compared to Moxon, it feels kind of useless in team fights. Because I think if you're going to commit support build, you kind of have to commit the full support build. You can't just randomly build his own Yasuo. Moxie, I'm gonna get caught out by Twinkie and Goblin, but here comes Ambessa looking for the public execution. We're not gonna get him. We're gonna get a box, but they're trying to dodge around it. A nice death sentence onto Roko, the key carry. Moxie's gonna get slain, but Roko can he make it out alive? Okay, Vayne putting in the work, has to get the shutdown, has to get the shield, but Goblin keeping Yield Carbon alive. Things are going well, but Goblin can't close the gap on Shiva Man, but that's gonna be a 4 for 3. Someone say that's a W here for blue team. There's no jungle up for, there's gonna be a 15-second gap in the jungle advantage. Pantheon's back up, has Starfall, they can look to start the dragon, but the teleport being channeled here by Moxium. And Carbon taking a lot of damage, and we're trying. The live disintegration ray coming in hot, and Roko gonna be able, I think they should just do the dragon, no? I don't think it's worth chasing after this because he got executed. But now if you don't do the dragon fast, Ambessa's just gonna come steal it. But if you get the Infernal Soul, maybe we get the redemption, but you gotta start it now. Okay. Bomb's gonna be summoned. But here I come. Okay, Smolder fully scaled. We get the Infernal Soul able to turn around. Here I come in a little bit of danger. And now we got a lot of damage on this Ezreal. But the Execute is available. Oh, but the Smolder Execute is gonna be enough with Ambessa damage. But at least the Infernal Soul has now been claimed. So the next time a dragon is gonna be up, it is going to be the Smolder buff. aka Elder Daragoon. But the Magi stacks able to start stacking up here. The Lulu shields are going to be huge. One-shotting a Lock of the Iron Solari. I don't know how much Baron is going to do for this team. They're fairly short range. And the only real engage they have outside of Moxia is here I come doing a suicide claw play, or Ambessa finding a really, really nice public execution. So at least we're going to take the Baron off the map. But Carbon just trying to get some money. And just gonna get executed by the Smolder, who now chilling at, what are you chilling at? He chilling at 253 stacks. Yep, has had this execute for a little bit, but is on working on his Bloodthirster now. Interesting build. No Essence Reaver not committing for the 100% crits. But Thresh having 110 souls. Let's look at Thresh's armor stat. Yeah, Thresh has 233 armor and 180 AP. Has built only one armor item and has built 0 AP items. So that's kind of crazy when you think about it. He does a lot of damage. Ambessa now built that shows him to be able to get more CDR. Now looking for a little bit of magic resist. Maybe something like a Maw Mortius. But if, in all honesty, I think a Seraph Gauge would be much better than a Maw, because the magic damage coming out here from red team isn't very impactful. Like, Valkos does a lot of damage, yeah, but... Sorry. Yeah, if you're building a Hex Drinker, you're building a Hex Drinker for the 09 Volibear and the Lulu. But I don't think that's smart. I think if anything, you either want an anti-crit item, or you want something maybe like a Frozen Heart, make it easier to brawl. The Thresh is attacking pretty fast here. So now we're kind of just trying to stall out the teleport here being channeled by Here I Come. We're looking for a play on Ambessa because this Ambessa is huge. And Ambessa going to be taken down by the Lulu. The Smolder ultimate, not going to find people. Shiva Man gonna be able, not going to be able to survive Heal Carbon. And yeah, that's just, yeah, Noxium left. Beautiful team fight, collapsing properly from the side of Noxium doesn't have access to Flash, doesn't have something that he can hook forward, and yeah, that's gonna be Noxium's play. We're gonna be taking also another turret. That might be the bottom inhibitor turret taken as well. Ezreal and Vayne really gonna take a turrets. Have zero grubs, but don't really care about grubs at this point of the game. When your 80 carries are almost max basic cap. And yeah, that's gonna be the inhibitor turret. With the bot and mid outer inner turrets taken. The successful push and a team fight win. The gold lead has completely collapsed, and now starting to show favor here for the side of blue team. Let's see, what do we get out of all that money? Ezreal now has a slow item building towards his own Bloodthirster. Vayne has about, Vayne finished her Yuntao Wild Arrows. Very interesting item for Vayne to build. I would have thought we went with something like a Terminus, but the Ezreal ultimate also just now able to kill basically almost the entirety of the back wave every time it's used, and it's on a relatively low cooldown. Plus, it goes down a second or whatever every time Ezreal lands a Q on something. So we're gonna get some vision on the Baron side. The Elder Dragon is spawning in a minute. Might be the game determining fight. But yeah, with the Infernal Soul, Ezreal's Q's kind of turn into like a mini Hydra. And we're looking for a play. We have found Here Come, but Noxium is not with the team. Here I Come, now going to be isolated. And Vayne's gonna get executed, but it's gonna be an overall win here, I think, for the side of blue team. Carbon going down kind of sucks. I don't know how impactful the Yuntao Wild Arrows would have been, but I think maybe the, I don't know, I honestly feel that the Terminus might have been just a better option. But now we're going towards the Jack Show, which is huge. Okay, Elder has spawned, and we are making our way there. Shiva Man is getting vision on it. Ezreal has finished. Oh, his Blade of the Ruined King. Interesting. Okay. We're gonna let Elder reset. We need Volibear closer to the location. We're channeling the teleport from Noxium. And things are getting close. So this next team fight probably takes it because the red base is empty. But the blue base is still pretty built. So depending on how good the waves are, maybe there's a chance. Roko really does have to land some pre-fight post. Mulberry is starting to hurt a little bit. Baron Asher has just spawned as well. We're going to use the Redemption as a way to do a decent chunk of damage. Gonna get Shiva Man down to like 5 HP. So that's the Belfast out of the fight. Pantheon is gonna go looking for him. And Pantheon is gonna find him. So now we've got Dipping Sauce. One's gonna be summoned. And Red Team has stole the Elder Dragon. So unfortunately, that means you cannot fight back. It's just Roko versus the world. Unfortunately, but they're not gonna be able to end the game off of that, as they do not have enough hits. Okay. I mean, he's doing damage, but every time he Qs, he kind of takes more because of how the anti-heal works with the on-hit. Well, Thresh is taking a decent amount of damage. Ooh, okay, forced to use the arcane shit. But Robo has enough damage, or gas in his ass, as I like to say, to get through stuff. So it was close. It was a smite fight, but Ching Chong Ping Pong ended up grabbing it first. I wonder if Roko will end up selling the boots to get something like a style of movement speed item that gives CDR, like, I don't know, like maybe a Cosmic Drive or something. Okay, it looks like we're going to attempt to start a blue bear here on the blue side. And Bessa is the only one nearby. Smolder and Lysandra are making their way, but the Baron's already going to be gone before we get in. Sir Dipping Sauce has the chance to get the fuck out of there, bud. And yeah, he's going to get executed. And Bessa's still able to solo Twinkie and okay, Shiva Man not gonna be able to survive, and Ezreal able to claim 2 kills with Elder, against Elder. Yes, Elder is gonna be wearing off soon, but he does have a GA now, fully built. Yeah, Roko is really, he's like the Spider-Man meme of like, I'm holding on for dear life. Like he's holding the train tracks, like the 2 trains or whatever from falling or whatever. It's like, no, please no. Or it's like when like an anime girl's like t-shirts about the bus because the tits are too big or whatever. It's just hilarious. Roko's like, God damn it, guys, how much overtime am I getting paid for this? None. God damn it. Alrighty. And Bessa really needs to find a play onto Ezreal. If not, the plays go south really fast. And he needs to save that bomb for when it hits multiple people to do better in a team fight. And Shiva Man taking about 45% of his HP off the True Shot Barrage. He's just trying to push at this point, but there's nothing up for the next 2 minutes, so not much is lost. I mean, you lose a Baron buff, but you get about 60% of the mid inhibitor turret and about 50+% of the top inner. So I'd say that's good. The Bane's not really worth much money at this point in the game. Anyways. Here I come, gonna get executed by Roko. The Nas being prepped by Sir Dipping Sauce, so we're trying to find something. Moxium does channel the teleport, so there is nothing to fight for, so that is teleport advantage over here to the side of blue team. The left is Zoo are really holding the defense. In solo queue, you press tab, you see your bot lane has 22 deaths, you kind of just cry yourself to sleep. There's 34 deaths between the jungle and the bot lane on the blue team. It's kind of crazy. Goblin and Roko putting up a really nice defense. Twinkie has had some phenomenal engages. Ooh. Okay, well, people are nearing their last item, so the gold doesn't really matter anymore. This one, I'll tell it like if you support. Gonna get some good damage on, yeah. Okay, we've got the second Elder spawning in 15 seconds. Can we get it done? The Grand Starfall gonna be interrupted, and we're gonna force a lot out of here. We are gonna be able to find. Goblin here, gonna have to try and run away. Gonna be able to kill, this is risky. Died with the smolder. Okay, forced into the GA. Ambessa might be able to find what she wants. Ooh, but that Elder Dragon Execute gonna be enough. I was close, but now we got Baron spawning in 40 seconds. Yeah. Moxium sitting on 300 armor, now gonna go up even more. Yeah, Sir Dippin' Sauce not having a good game on the Udyr. And Carbon and Twinkie not being able to get much done really hurts. But yeah, doesn't have the GE. That's a 1,000 gold shutdown over to the jungle. So now maybe we can get closer to finishing our items. Sir Dipping Sauce is almost full build. Ambessa doesn't get anything stronger than this. It might be an 8,000 gold lead in the jungle, but once you're at max efficiency in items, gold doesn't really mean anything. Alright, we are looking for a fight, but you have to be careful. Twinkie gets hooked. The teleport here coming from Ezreal. We're looking for a play. We're gonna knock Moxium into the wall. Get a nice hook onto Shiva Man. Here I come, gonna be taken out. The Starfall invested here. The Shiva Man gonna be taken out. Now can we survive? Oh, it's a jungler versus yeah, you gotta back off. It's smite versus no smite. It's very hard to outsmite a jungler when you don't have Twinkie here. Might have overextended. And that's gonna be red buff secured here. Oh, Ching Chong Ping Pong with the ravaging. And there is not much that we can do. Alright, looks like this might be the end of the game. We have 50-second death timers on the important members. Teleport being channeled by the Thresh. And here we go. It's just Carbon for 10 seconds. But Sauce has been excellent at just running it down at the speed of sound. And all turrets are going to be taken. The Stormbreaker going to be activated, but it's not going to be enough. Ambessa gonna look to find, but instead we're going to back up. We're going to clear the way. We're just going to end the game, ladies and gentlemen. It's just gonna be over. And that's gonna end it because I think everyone has left the Discord voice chat for some reason. So once again, we only got 2 games in, but I hopefully you guys enjoyed hopefully you guys enjoyed the cast. Sorry, we can go back in the league clan. But that's going to be all for the EU in-houses today. We'll see you next Friday for more EU in-houses. If not, Saturday, Sunday, we do have some NA casts for you guys to enjoy. Thank you for watching. And as always, we'll see the videos up on YouTube later on this week. I'll see you guys in the next one.